Viewers, I kind of forgot to do this earlier. We're at Power Tour Day 2, Lebanon, Tennessee, Nashville Super Speedway. Everybody's here. We did make it. It's a little hot today for us northerners. This is what, like 80 degrees, full sun, a little bit of a breeze. It's a little warm for us. The Hornet did have a couple of issues. Or, sorry, not the Hornet. Datsun had a fuse for the cam sensor. It blew twice on the way here, randomly. We're not exactly sure why. We threw some field fixes at it and it seemed to solve it. Andrew is on a mission from God or from whatever deity you worship.
I just want a phone charger. I just want a phone charger.
He's going to solve the 12-volt outlet. We had the 12-volt outlet fry again today, and we actually think it was the USB charger we were trying to put in the outlet that fried. Anyway, he's going to work on that for a little while. Junkyard Digs crew is, I don't know, 6 cars down and 1 aisle over. We might hang out with them again later. But I think for now we're gonna set up camp somewhere here in the parking lot. We've already got our credentials punched. I have a couple of photos of inside the infield there at Nashville Speedway. So I think we'll hang out here in the parking lot, chill out for a while, and then maybe get back in line to get out of here to head to the hotel. Okay, we made it to the hotel, day 2. We're just checking the miles on the Hornet to see exactly how many we have under the belt. I think tomorrow morning we have a little bit of maintenance to do. But tonight, we'll get some more of these beverages and then chill out in the air conditioning. It was a little warm today in Nashville. So yeah, see what the mileage is here in a sec. Check the miles, check the odo on the Hornet here, and we have just rolled 960 miles on the trip so far. This is insane. Before this, the Datsun had made trips around the block at maybe 1 or 2 miles a piece, and the Hornet has driven 30 or 40 miles at a time. Yeah. So almost 1,000 miles in on the trip. We're gonna wrap it up, get a couple more beverages, and put the game plan together for tomorrow. Good morning, viewers. It's day 3. Sorry for the noise. There's a refrigerated truck parked right next to us in the parking lot, and there's planes flying over. But we're prepping the Hornet and the Datsun, packing up to get rolling for today. And we're gonna roll with some special guests. We'll show you who that is. I think first we're gonna roll to O'Reilly. I gotta drop the oil on this thing if we can. I might skip it for now and maybe do it at the event depending on time. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna pack up here and meet up with our friends and hit the road. Viewers, stopped for gas at this Shell station and look who we found. Hi. Angus from Junkyard Digs and the rest of the crew. Kevin's over there in the C10. They've adopted us for the day, so we're gonna cruise with them to the next venue.
We adopted them. Yeah. We certainly didn't need the backup because we're afraid. Oh, maybe that's just me.
Well, I don't know. You guys have a truck with stuff in it, right? Otherwise, if you need to unload some weight, we can put it in the back of the Datsun. I got air shocks, man.
I did see you put the air shocks on.
They work.
Noted.
Yeah. We're gonna fuel up here, grab a bunch of energy drinks and beer, and hit the road. Right? Kevin, you adopted us for the day?
Just more northern people.
Yeah. Oh, you just want to get,
you know?
You want to get sunburned with someone else, right? Right?
I really got started on it pretty good.
Yeah. So, right, we have a little bit of red in the beard. That means the sun hates us. It's fine. Yeah. So we're gonna roll with Kevin and his crew for today.
I was gonna follow them.
I don't know where we're going.
Just idiots here driving around.
Yes. Yes, driving around in cool cars, getting looks from people. I'm sure they hate it when we clock a gas station like this. We should probably leave, huh?
Yeah, probably.
All right, rock and roll. After meeting everybody at the gas station for fuel, one of the guys we were rolling with, I think it was Zach or Austin, or maybe it was Steve 2.0, whoever, thank you. They let me know that the Datsun did not have brake lights or turn signals. Don't know what happened with that. When we pulled into the hotel the night before, all of the signals and brake lights and everything were working. We woke up and they weren't working. Because we were on kind of a time crunch to get to the next venue, we did the normal thing and put the car with non-working signals in the middle of the pack, so that I had a car in front of me and behind me with operating lights. We figured we would deal with it later. So with that, we got on the road and we cruised some of the prettiest roads I've ever seen, and we had a really, really nice drive. If you're ever in the Bowling Green, Louisville, Kentucky, Tennessee area, it's absolutely gorgeous. right, so here we are at stop number 3, and look who I ran into. None other than Jen and Chris from NNKH. Can you fucking believe it?
Forgot Gus.
Oh yeah.
Gus, look at Gooseman. Look at you. Oh my gosh, you're so small. I have 2 puppies at home. They're a lot larger than that, but these guys are incredible. Just ran into them in the parking lot here and got a NNKH hat, some stickers to throw on the back of the Datsun. I owe them beers for the stickers, right?
Yeah, that was the deal. I said I didn't bring any beer, and they don't sell it here. So.
Okay.
Non-alcoholic beer for me.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you very much, guys.
Yeah, so nice to meet you.
Appreciate it.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah, here's our NNKH sticker. Jen's gonna slap that on there somewhere.
Make sure I don't put it on crooked.
Oh, it doesn't matter. That adds character if you do. Right? Nice.
Here we go.
Snuck it right in there. Thank you. Thanks, Jen.
No problem.
Look at that. It's official, right? We met them. They're incredible. Check them out. Check out Jen. Check out NNKH. Hang on.
I got pole barn garage stickers, dude.
Look who else I met.
What's up?
Jay from Iris Outlaw Garage.
Yeah.
So we're kind of doing this thing now where the whole Datsun is getting stickered up by everybody awesome that we meet. If they have a sticker, they can put it anywhere they want except for the rearview mirror. Mook claimed that one. She's going to put a Junkyard Dig sticker on the rear
That's
view.
a good place for one.
It is,
You
yeah.
don't need to look behind, only forward.
Exactly. Yep. You can't be immortal if you're looking in the past,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, Jay's going to sticker this up wherever he wants. Get creative, man.
I'll stick it right in front of, right on top of Kevin. Put it right on, no.
Yeah, right over it.
It doesn't matter if it's crooked.
I don't care. Be creative.
It's not crooked.
Be creative.
Look at that.
Awesome.
It'll
Look
wear
at
off
that.
in a week because I'm a cheap bastard.
No, most of the rain X is off of the back of that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we won't be able to see shit by the time we're done with this.
No,
but hey,
no.
thank you very much, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
don't cuss too much. I mean, they really,
sorry. Yep.
they really fucking hate that.
My bad. Hey, let's all pretend that we're still on the trip and I'm just as sweaty and covered in sunscreen as I was. I forgot to film this during Power Tour. You're gonna see that a lot in the other videos coming up. I was kind of distracted and I won't reveal why. Anyway, at the end of day 3, we were sitting there in the parking lot of Louisville and we decided to jump on Dogpile on the Datsun to see if we can't get some sort of lights to work. We ended up determining that the blinker switch on the column was actually the problem. There must be some contacts in there that are gummed up, or in fact maybe they just failed entirely, or we lost a solder joint. Anyway, we jumpered out the column switch, we applied power directly to the brake switch, so we at least had brake lights, and the tail lights were on a separate circuit. So at least for the most part we could cruise around, just did not have functioning blinkers. From the event, we went straight to the hotel and crashed a little bit early that night because we were wiped out, and in Louisville it was hot. The event was in a parking lot and it was just baking all day. We set up our tent and basically just crowded under that to try to steal whatever shade we could. Good morning, viewers. Day 4 Power Tour. We got to shoot this in the parking lot. So we're at the gas station. We're maybe 10 miles outside of Louisville right now. Hornet's getting fuel. Need to put some in the Datsun. We'll grab drinks and stuff. We're trying to bomb right to Ohio today. So we'll catch up with you when we get there. Okay, ran into a serious problem on the road. We were trying to drive this thing on flat ground. Andrew and I heard a knocking or something. We thought we just ran over like a rock, but in fact, we heard something fall off the car. Check this shit out. I could not keep this thing straight to save my life. It was pitching and rolling back and forth like a snake, but it was unpredictable, literally insane. I want to show you what we found the problem to be. Sorry about that. If you can see right here, this is the cross member that holds the engine and transmission in the car. Here are the bolts. The nuts have completely backed out and the cross member has been dangling by just the driver's side for the last 20 miles. So we're gonna throw a jack under here. We're gonna put the jack under the cross member and get that bolted back on. We're gonna Loctite them and tighten the crap out of them. And hopefully that fixes our crazy steering problem. We stopped for gas, met this gentleman, Paul, in the parking lot.
Yes, sir.
Turns out he's a Ford Performance rep.
That's right.
And there might be a 9-inch or an 8.8 going in this car, so we figured right next to our sticker from Quick Performance, we'd shove that Ford Performance in there.
Do some product placement for a future Ford 9-inch
Exactly.
rear end modification.
I love it.
Is that straight?
Hell yeah, it looks awesome. Look at that. There we go, another sticker on the Datsun. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. After meeting Paul in the parking lot, we cruised the rest of the way to Hebron, Ohio. In my opinion, I think it was my favorite event of the week. It was laid out really nice. Traffic kept moving to get into your spots. There was plenty of room for everybody, so you weren't tripping over each other. We had a really good time. Met up with the Junkyard Digs crew. Chris and Jen were there from No Nonsense. Austin was there from Lucor. Jay was there from Irish Outlaw. So a whole bunch of YouTubers were all gathered around, and it was a really good time. We had a blast hanging out by the dyno. So the previous day in Louisville, Austin from Lucor asked around in the group if anybody needed parts. A couple of guys we were traveling with, the Bobs TM, they needed a throwout bearing and shifter bushings. I needed a blinker switch, and there was a couple from, I think, the Rust Farm on YouTube. They're from Alberta, Canada. Something happened with their truck, not exactly sure what. Anyway, there was a group of us that needed a shop to use lifts and tools and stuff, and Austin from Lucor was incredible, offered that up to everybody. I did not film anything else in Hebron. I made the #1 mistake as a YouTuber, as I enjoyed myself and tried to be present instead of filming everything. Whoops. Next thing you're gonna see is us at Lucor Racing, running around like a bunch of kids and fixing, I don't know, 5-6 cars. Okay, viewers, let's see, end of Power Tour Day 4. Welcome to Lucor Automotive Services here in Ohio. We met Austin at Power Tour, and a couple of people in the group here needed to make some repairs. You'll see the Hornet is on the hoist right behind me. We're looking at the rear brakes. We've been looking at them at every stop, and they seem to keep squealing, keep doing the same thing. So I'll show you guys around quick to see what's going on. I think these guys over here are actually pulling 5th gear out of the transmission, and they're gonna put the nut back on and weld it. I think it's a Cummins thing. I'm not really sure what it is, but they're just gonna do that real quick and hop right back on the road. There's Austin, everybody's savior. You may recognize him, right?
Maybe.
Yeah. There's the owner, Rich.
How's it going? Rich.
All right, nice to meet you. Thank you so much for helping us out. And look, it's the Bobs and the Monte Carlo with their 30-minute quick throwout bearing change. You guys are already done. Yeah, I was sitting in the office eating pizza and drinking sweet tea, and you guys did this whole job already. Kevin and Mooka are around here somewhere. Angus, where did he go? O'Reilly? Okay. So check out some of the stuff they have here. I mean, there's just hot rods, engines, parts, sweet cars all over the place. Half of them are ours right now. Anyway, I think we're gonna make a couple of tweaks here. Maybe eat some more pizza, drink some sweet tea, and then find a hotel. So, catch you tomorrow for the last day of Power Tour. Good morning, viewers. Power Tour Day 5. We are at, what is this place? Sheets. Sure, is that that's a gas station, right? I don't know. We got breakfast, we got gas, waiting for the rest of the crew to kind of circle up, and then we're gonna head into Indy. We're 130-ish, right? 180-ish, sorry. We're a ways away from Indy, and we're gonna blast on the highway pretty much the whole way there. Hopefully the car doesn't shake apart. All right, see you there. Okay, stopped here just outside Indianapolis. I think Kevin blew a tire or lost a valve stem.
Yeah, valve stem's leaking.
Valve stem's leaking. Lucky him, we stopped at a gas station right next to a tire shop right behind us. He's over there getting that replaced or repaired. I think we're gonna restock on ice, cool off just a minute, and then do the last, what, 15-ish miles to the venue?
We were thinking 1 o'clock is when we were gonna get there.
So for the record, I don't think we've made it to a single venue all week when they open. Usually 2, 3 o'clock, something like that, because something always happens. So we're now on the program of dunking the shirts in the cooler water and then putting them back on soaking wet to remain cool. It's working so far. How's everybody doing? Thumbs up? This is the crew we've been rolling with. This is Zach. This is Sam. This is Austin. These guys have been great. Zach and Sam have been navigating for us this week. They've been doing an awesome job. Here's Zach's truck. Just, you know, your average, everyday C10, 5.3 swap, T56, Detroit steel wheels, and like the sickest interior. Check this out. Do you mind?
Yeah, no, go for it.
Check this out. Carpet dash. Huh? Check it out. Look at the center console. Look at that shifter.
Yeah.
What's your Instagram handle?
Mitten Performance.
Mitten
Mitten
Performance?
Performance.
All right, check them out on Instagram, everybody. Okay, we'll see you at the last stop. We are currently running through downtown Indianapolis, and if I might give you guys Indianapolis or Indiana, if I might give you guys one piece of advice, maybe fix some of the potholes. This is unbelievable. It's like four-wheeling off-road. Right here! Ah! Wait, no, participant parkway. That way, this way. This way. We have officially made it to Indy. We are turning in right now. Stop number 5, Hot Rod Power Tour. Finally. Viewers, we have made it to the final stop, Indianapolis Raceway Park, not Motor Speedway. Whoops. We are gonna run in and get punched and then meet up with the Junkyard Digs folks and say goodbye and hit the road. We're gonna have ourselves a celebratory Rice Krispie treat right now because we freaking made it. We'll catch up with you in a bit.
Your truck? Oh, nice truck. Hey, beautiful. Smart. What's he running? Dark deep flat?
I don't know, I've never seen this car run.
Oh, okay. That's about what they've been running if you were stopping through. And that depends on how you drive.
.45 at 103. Sorry, Eric, that's not as fast as my Oldsmobile. Better luck next time.
We didn't do that.
All right, folks, here we are.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you. There it is. First long haul. First long haul in the books. Datsun and the Hornet made it. I don't know. I don't even know how many miles right now. Just to the end.
1,700 so far.
1,700 miles in a car we built like a month ago. There it is. All right, viewers, here we are. We found Kevin, we found Mook,
They did
we found
it,
our
we
crew. We lived, yes. 1,700 miles, not including our trip home that we're about to get on the road for. Our first power tour in the books. Met these guys, had a blast. Thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate everything you guys did for us.
Absolutely.
And letting us
It's fun
hang
to
out
hang
with you.
out
That was awesome. So, that's gonna wrap up for right now. If anything exciting happens on the way home, I'll update you. Otherwise, that's a wrap on Power Tour for us, unless I edit this out later and make a new ending. Good evening, viewers. Coming at you from the beautiful city of Merrillville, Indiana, just south of Gary, right where you'd like to stop and enjoy the local culture. The Datsun has developed a clutch problem. I believe it's the throw-up bearing. We are currently assessing our options as how to get that stupid car home. We're gonna eat and think, and then decide whether it's gonna be U-Haul or something else.
Gone from scorching heat to freezing cold.
Okay, viewers, we've had a burger about it. Thank you, Kevin, for now putting that in my head all the time. We've decided that we're gonna try it anyway. The throwout bearing, I think, is going. I am going to modify my driving style to accommodate the fact that the throwout bearing is on its last leg. And we are going to try like hell to get to a highway where we can just cruise. Because if I can get in gear, everything's fine. It's just the city and stop and go traffic that is killing us. So we are gonna give this one last shot to see if we can make it home. We have done Power Tour, we have our long haul plaques, and we are roughly, what, 3.5, 4 hours from home. So come along for the ride. Hopefully we make it there. Okay, we made it another, I'm not sure how many miles, I'll put it down here. We made it this many miles more. We're now at the Oasis on the north side of Chicago. The Datsun is still hanging in there. It does not like shifts that much, but I have found a way to use mainly first, third, and fifth. The Hornet is doing fine, as it always has. We are still gonna push forward to try and get home tonight. We have like another 160 or so, 150 miles to Andrew's place. We're gonna drop him off first. Seems like waiting it out and waiting for the traffic to move through in Chicago was the right move. As long as the Datsun is in gear, I can keep driving. So yeah, the less shifts, better, right? I might be skip shifting first, third, fifth, whatever, it works. We are so close. We're gonna keep pushing now. And yeah, I'll catch up with you guys if anything else happens. All right, viewers, here we are. It's 11:07 p.m. and I'm back in my shop. The Datsun is here and in one piece, and so is everyone else. We made it. Thanks a lot for tuning in this far. I'll get this edited and up as soon as I can. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next one.